So I just registered my car at the DMV. It was my mom's car, and before that it was my aunt's. And my aunt was gonna give me the car when I went on my first comedy tour down south in about 2018. She decided a few weeks before my tour that her daughter needed the car after all. And I was like, sorry, I have the car in New York. I planned a month-long tour. I just got out of a bad breakup. I need this. I spent a lot of time booking these dates. Sorry. I'll give the car back to you after the tour. And she was like, all right, fine, but you can't have the car anymore. She was gonna give me the car to keep. So fine, that was still, obviously I'm very lucky. I'm not like complaining that I only got to borrow a car for a month for free. That's still pretty great. So I went on the tour, it was great. Brought the car back, went back to New York. Cut to a couple years later, my aunt comes up for my mom's, I don't know, some synagogue thing. And, you know, something's wrong with my aunt. Nothing major. She's just like, you know, maybe something, there may be some bad news medically. I don't know how bad, if it's really bad. And then 2 years later, I mean, not 2 years, 2 months later, she was basically dead. I went down to visit her. She was in the hospital in terrible condition, cancer. You know, it was a nightmare. She passed away. Found out in July that something was wrong. She passed away by October. It was terrible. And then cut to a couple years later, you know, my niece no longer wants the car. My uncle doesn't want the car. But they called me up at my mom's birthday party, and he's like, hey, remember that car that we were gonna give you? Well, do you want it? Because if you do, we'll give it to you, but you also have to take this cat, Chloe, because it doesn't get along with our cat. So I was like, all right, I'll let me think about it, but yeah, probably. And then I realized I have a tiny ass studio apartment. I don't want a cat. I don't have a place to park the car. So I'm like, Mom, you want a cat? She's always had cats. She didn't have one at the moment. So I was like, Mom, you want a cat? It comes with a car. So she took both, sold her car to my dad. Cut to last summer, June of 2022. Me and Francesca, my now wife, are going upstate to do some comedy together. We're gonna borrow the car. My mom calls us, she's in the emergency room. She's turned yellow. Then she gets taken to a hospital to get tested. My mom has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And yeah. And then so me and my now wife, we decided to get married so my mom can be at the wedding. And I'm going upstate every now and again from the city to help my mom out. And, you know, we decided the cat Chloe is doing okay, but she's got this giant, like, gnarled freaking hair bunch, like basically a giant dreadlock on her back, and she won't let us cut it. So we decided to finally go to the vet and get it taken care of. So I trap Chloe in the closet, put her in the box, and we take her to the vet. And the vet, you know, is really great with cats. Chloe's got an injured paw, so she wasn't eating as much recently, but the vet is able to like put some stuff on the paw and get rid of the hair clump. So finally, Chloe doesn't have the hair clump. Guess what? Next day, Chloe dies. Cat dies. I don't know if the hair clump was holding her together or what, or it was just too strenuous to go to the vet, and that just like taxed whatever remaining energy she had, whatever. Chloe died, and we have the wedding not long after that, and my mom's just getting better and better. I'm doing Wim Hof breathing with her over the phone, and for some reason that's working. I'll try anything, and my mom's getting better and better. The wedding happens, my mom looks healthy, she dances, we dance together, and my mom's still getting better.
December, there's a lot of flies, little flea bags and stuff. What are you doing?
Wheel of compost.
Okay.
You win a brand new radish.
But the car is getting more and more beat up, and my mom's insurance has gone to $500+ a month. Thank you, fucking Progressive bastards. I guess because she gets a dent every week and then she reports it, you know, and then they pay for some of the repairs, but they jack up her insurance. So now my mom's giving me the car, and yeah, so my insurance is going to be $50 a month. I'm going to let my mom use the car sometimes, but I don't know. She's going to jack my insurance up if she uses it more than a little bit. So got to tell her maybe take some Ubers or Lyfts. We'll pay for those. How about that? And that's the story of the car I just got registered. And please subscribe if you like this story. I'm going to be posting more.
Mom, do me a favor. Take your hair off.
No. You want to expose my scalp to the...
You look great. You look great without hair too.
But my head is cold.
That's fair.